Hello, Nadia. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. I get to speak to a fellow Italiano and talk about one of my favorite things is cooking.
Perfect.
Oh man, I love the way that society has kind of just made full circle because it used to be, a few years back, pasta was bad for you and cheese and all that. Now we're finding out the benefits of real Italian cooking.
Exactly. You got it.
Talk to me about where you discovered your love for the tastes of Italy.
In my grandmother's kitchen. And at the tender age of 5, I was probably the most interested in the kitchen life than playing outside with my cousins, brother, and sister. And so my grandmother, I think, she was like looking at me. She's like, she got it. So we would make these bubbling tomato sauces and fresh gnocchi. And I was just, I was dreaming. I was dreaming of this already back then. So this is a long, lifelong dream.
I had the same experience. My mother had all boys, and I was the one that was interested in the kitchen and cooked with her. And my uncles owned restaurants in New York, and
Oh,
it
wow.
just became second nature to me. And I always get a little bit upset when people really don't take the time to
Yeah,
fall in love with whatever they're cooking.
I understand that. And I do think that the food tastes better when you fall in love with it.
Yeah. So talk to me about love and how you
Oh.
present even simple meals.
Well, I am a detail-oriented person.
Mm.
I would say, I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist, but I love details and beautiful little tiny things that you can group together and make it into one beautiful work of art. So even in very simple dishes like tomato and basil spaghetti sauce, I will take the time to choose the right tomatoes, the best leaves, the best garlic head, extra virgin olive oil, even the ceramic that comes in it. It's just even the twirl of the spaghetti nest has to be perfect, the right amount of sauce. You see, there's a lot of details into everything you do. And I think it really, before you can taste something, you eat it with your eyes. If it looks better, you're already digesting it better.
There's also a tip that I heard years ago was taste before you throw it in the pot. Just taste, the tomato, and
Oh,
get a
yes.
sense of
Yeah,
the quality.
smell. You have to smell it, taste it, touch it, feel it, and choose the best. And but also the energy you give the food when you do that, so much
and,
better.
and and you don't get that from chain restaurants and things like that. You get, something that may taste good, but it isn't real Italian cooking. It's like a conveyor belt cooking. And what you
Yeah,
do at home is so much healthier and so much better for you because you're eating love.
that's right. That's right. There's a few family-run restaurants where you can feel that still,
Mhm.
that home cooking feel. And I wish there were more like that. Like when you go to Rome, you go to a small trattoria, osteria, and it's a very, there's like 5 6 tables and the grandmother is cooking in the back. You can feel that. And hey, maybe we'll start a movement here in the US.
Maybe we should all go on a tour of Italy and to those little kitchens because I did that in Verona. They invited me to go in the
Ah,
kitchen and
exactly. So you
and
know
to
what I'm
watch.
talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And there's certain little things that you do that I just it reminds me of my mother, reminds me of my grandmother,
Oh,
where you don't cover the food's taste, you enhance it.
correct. Correct.
Over seasoning
Yes.
is such a problem.
Yeah, like a few simple ingredients that are given love, that are fresh, that are right, that are like full of aroma, will make will make a great dish.
And anybody who's watching that is a, loves to cook, go to an Italian store and get imported cheeses and stays. It's a little more expensive, but it's the taste that really matters too. It just so
And
differently.
also the quality.
Yeah.
The land, the soil in Italy is very special.
Mm.
We have a few volcanoes that enrich our land with incredible mineral content of the soil. Everything tastes a lot, and the sun and the air and the water. It's really special.
Yeah, my family Toscano, we make wine and olive oil in
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah. So
My,
we're
my
on the same
mother,
page.
my mother's Catania,
Oh my goodness.
so we
That's
had.
the best. The best of both region. Tuscany and Sicily.
Yeah, she was really handy with basil and just it
Oh
was.
yeah.
Yeah, and again, I watched the show, seen the episodes, and you are so funny.
Oh.
Where does that come from? Is that a natural gift that you're that, just you enjoy life?
I it's a natural gift. I have always been a very optimistic child. I love storytelling. I did theater growing up in Rome.
Mm.
I love performing. Um, I love bringing laughter. I write poetry. Not many people know that. I love to read a lot. I love literature. So I think that I can take life with a very different, viewpoint and point out the grievances of life in a way that makes people, laugh about it.
When audiences discover your show on Prime, what will they take away with them from watching The Pasta Queen?
They will become a little bit more passionate, loving, and a lot better cooks.
They will. I'm adopting you as my sister. You're going to come out to
Oh,
Salt. You're going to come out to Salt Lake, and we're going to cook together.
I love that. Please.
Yeah, only semolina. That's the only thing we're going to use.
Wonderful. Very Sicilian of you.
Thank you, Nadia. I adore you, and just you remind me, like I said, so much of my mother and grandmother, in the
Oh,
way that you fashion food together and all of that. So just God bless you for bringing this to people's attention.
oh, thank you so much. You are lovely
Uh,
and just gorgeous.
Now I'm blushing. I'm going to turn red like a tomato.
Okay, good. I love that for you.